chance of a shower, temperatures around 12 Celsius. Now, as we head into the weekend, next week.
OK, that's it, but head to our website to find out about the London school trial. Bye-bye.
Hello, you're watching Breakfast with Charlie State and Naga Munchetti.
Time now is 8:31. A former executive of the Post Office who's been described as knowing more about the faulty Horizon IT system than anyone else will give evidence at the inquiry into the scandal later today.
Angela van den Bogerd was the company's most important witness in the legal action taken by sub-postmaster Alan Bates. Ben Boulos is outside the inquiry for us this morning. Ben, what should we expect today?
Well, it's a big day because Angela van den Bogerd was a central figure in this scandal that ruined hundreds and hundreds of lives. During her 35-year career working for the Post Office, she held several very senior positions, including as the director in charge of IT and in charge of HR up until she left in 2020. She was personally involved in many of the cases that led to the wrongful prosecutions of hundreds of innocent sub-postmasters wrongly accused of theft, some of them convicted, many went to prison. She was also in charge of overseeing the complaints from sub-postmasters and involved in the mediation scheme that was meant to help them. That is why the evidence she gives in there today and tomorrow is so important in terms of finding out what happened and also for those who suffered as a result of what's been described as the widest miscarriage of justice in UK legal history. Well, let's speak to some of those who are affected now. We have Mark, who was a sub-postmaster in South Wales, and Wendy, who had a post office in Cheltenham. Mark, just explain for me the impact that it's had on you and why today hearing from Angela van den Bogerd matters.
Well, in 2006, I had a sort for my office, and the end result was my contract was terminated for technical reasons. And after that, I started to become very suicidal, blaming myself for all the scandal was going on. And what I'm looking for, the outcome here, is now she finally admits the truth, and everything can be able to move on from it.
Okay. Mark, thank you. And we should say that you've got your emotional support dog Gizmo with you today, which you've had throughout the process of this inquiry. Let's bring in Wendy. Wendy, what are you hoping to hear from the evidence from Angela van den Bogerd today?
Simple, the truth. The real truth, not her version of it. I saw her in the GLO where she...
That's the High Court case.
Yes, where she blatantly disregarded the truth. And I want to see her actually swear in and mean it this time and actually tell the truth.
Do you think it's fully understood by Angela van den Bogerd and others the effect that this had on you and the long shadow it's cast over your life?
No, not at all. I think they're very blinkered people. They're only interested in what goes into their bank accounts and getting the best job they can.
What was the impact on you?
I lost my post office, I lost my home, my mental health was severely affected. It's left me with fibromyalgia, which means I'm in constant pain now. She has no idea. I'm hoping coming here today makes her feel a little bit wobbly as to the way we were when we had to go into a court.
You've had a written apology from the post office.
Yes, I did, but they couldn't be bothered to spell my name correctly, so that meant absolutely nothing. It's on the wall in my toilet.
Is anything that happens in there today and tomorrow going to make a difference to you?
It will do if she actually tells the truth, or if she becomes as forgetful as everybody else, or she can't recall, or it wasn't her job. You know, the same line that we've been hearing from multitudes of post office witnesses. Then no.
Okay. Wendy and Mark, thank you very much for speaking to us on BBC Breakfast this morning. We should say the proceedings in there will be covered extensively throughout the day on BBC News, and if you want detail as it happens, there's a live page on the BBC News website. Just have a look for that and you'll be able to follow proceedings as they happen in all that detail.
Ben, thank you very much. Really interesting hearing from Wendy and Mark their first-hand accounts. Not just, though, the sub-postmasters themselves who were affected.
Now, in many cases, their children had their lives turned upside down.